Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Murph Media. Today's fantastic video. We're going to be looking at the layout for 2022 Planet Eclipse Open USXBL tournament thing. Information is up as you see now. Actually had a chance to play this last night at Paintball Fits Nightball. It was pretty chill, so me and a couple guys were able to find some shots and such, and I'll kind of show those to you. We primarily did 3-mans. We did run a couple 5-mans before I had to head out. But the shots are still there. And it's learning. We're just learning and hanging out and having fun. So let's get right into it. Zip, zip. All right. Ooh, we can now create labels. All right, that's neat. 11. All right, now I have to remember how to do this again. Okie dokie. So right off the bat, I can definitely tell you that, yeah, the shots were there. Looking here at the, yeah, man. Oh yeah, bud. Oh yeah. I would say potentially that can was over a little bit more. Blocking that out a little bit, but nothing too bad. Anywho, let's get into it. I kind of want to start on the Doritos side this time. I feel like it's gonna be the mad play. So one of my favorite bunkers actually was the Dorito corner. And what I did is I would come out to Dorito corner, either shooting their corner or actually really trying to get a home or cross field at that can in the back. So would run out here trying to shoot that. And then when I got here, I would chill here, hit that can, and then drop some on home, and then come out to the corner, right? Mad thing about this bunker is that it has shots on a lot of people. If we can get higher here. So we can screen draw, we'll do that. So from here, you have a shot on that can. If you really wanted to, you could drop it over onto the corner. That's a hard drop, though, and it's pretty blind. And then you have a bead on that line as well. You're fairly protected. The thing is, if you can shoot them, they can shoot you. And these guys are a lot more protected than you are whenever you're trying to make these shots. So if they see that and they key in on you being over there, I wouldn't necessarily, stay on that shot. That's why whenever I was doing this move, I would actually come out here and then come on the looking on the inside, stay looking on the inside for just a little bit, and then I would come out to the corner and start shooting down tape, and then at that point start playing the two, getting my D1 up into the Doritos and up into that D50. As most of y'all know, anytime I see these big bricks on the side of a field, I just feel like it's a race to that brick. Generally, they're fairly strong bunkers, so just something to key in on there. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and want to turn that off. Back down to the ground. Right. Okay. So there's that corner. I think this is going to be one of the primary bunkers on this layout. You have tape, you have some shots on the inside. Cool thing about this, and gotta stay on this just for a second longer. Cool thing about this, you're doing your job, getting your guy up, keeping people in. right? You can then listen to your guys over here, and you know, hey, corner, shoot, can, zip. All right, back over here. Now you can't necessarily shut down a Dorito runner because the big old brick, but you can take care of their corner if you really wanted to. And also that wrap. That wrap starts getting pretty nasty. Oh. Anyway, East Bunker, I liked. So we'd come out here and then squat, you know. Wrong button. Yep. And then squat. And then, of course, we're shooting that gap. Main thing is getting out here as quickly as possible and then getting on that gap. You can also shoot towards Snake, but it's not as much of a high percentage shot for me. Maybe somebody else can do it. I don't know. I every time I came here, I kind of went that. And this little D1 here, kind of the same thing. You know, getting up there, you do have a shot on that gap. So if you know there's somebody in this can over here, or somebody's trying to get into, and y'all don't have a snake insert, you could definitely use this D1, kind of chill on that gap. So that's something he said. And also fight your their D1. That's pretty neat. Yep. Let's go up here. Not a huge fan of this bunker. I just feel like this one's better. And that's kind of what it comes down to. If you're gonna take this bite, 9 times out of 10, if you're already out here, you know, you should be fine. If they have a center player, though, definitely something to look out for. I will say this, there was a move I saw that got me. You know, I went up into the gut, was locking down the D side. I came off D side just for a split second, try to catch somebody on a move. So what this corner did, because I had this corner pinned in and he wasn't able to do anything, came up here, used that first one to kind of block himself, and he was using this bunker here to kind of block himself from Snake side. And he just popped out and then waited for me to come out and zipped me up and then took that bunker. And then he started running down. But I thought that was a sick move, so I wanted to show it to you. But I like this Dorito a little more. You have a couple more shots. You have a shot on that gap. You have shots on the tower, the home, if you really wanted to. Kind of drop them over the corner of that wedge right there. You have shots on this Dorito. There's just a few more shots that you can get a little crafty with. You know, there's center. Block that down if you wanted to. I feel like this Dorito is more of a block. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't play this one a whole heck ton. I mean, you do have a shot on that, but also their Doritos have a bunch of shots on you. So, quite frankly, I don't know if this would be my play. What would probably use that one, coming in here and taking a big old bite, you know. Maybe stopping right here. Maybe use it to stop right here if you see paint falling right here from that, you know, little Aztec. Yeah, that might be how that one works. Okay, cool. These little bunkers. Did I even play this? I don't know if I played this all that much. Then not. I mean, it's a chunky bunker up near the middle of the field. So, you know, you can see these gaps. If they're playing real conservative and you're already up here, I don't necessarily see you getting here before they get up into the snake looking crossfield. I just don't see that. Maybe. Maybe, actually. You might if you take a big old bite, come around here, or instead of stopping here, go there. But if there is a cross field shot, which there should be, they will key up on that. Also, I think this field's going to be really heavy Dorito side. Oh, I haven't even been paying attention to chat because I'm a shitty person. Okay, cool. Neat. Be here. Be here. Okay. Sorry about that. Cool, cool. All right, what else? What else do I see? What else do I like? So getting up into here was pretty cool. I saw a few shots here. You know, you can like I said, you can really shut down that snake side with this pin, with this little snake wedge here. I mean, you can really start getting a little sneaky here. So I thought that was kind of cool. You know, somebody's up in that tower. Take care of them. Back it up a little bit. You know, you can do a few things here. But I'd much rather wrap on this. Hopefully that, you know, corner's gone by the time you're doing this. But, I mean, this wrap is super dirty. You can stay fairly protected and get, you know, 2-3 guys. 2-3 primary bunkers. So, anyway. Do this tower. So what I was using this tower for is, what was I using this for? Okay, no, I tell you one thing we did. Talk about home first. For home, there is this gap here. However, that is a very small gap for that corner runner, right? In the layout that I was on, there wasn't as much gap over here. It was more looking a lot like that, right? So not entirely sure about that, but even so, you could throw paint off over there, right? And go ahead and, you know, lock down the insert, the corner. I think the corner is going to be a strong bunker. It's a tall cake. It's a tall brick. So you could throw on corner. However, I think I think this shot is going to be way better. So you start off shooting right over there, right over that. Get this, and we'll do this, and this. I like shooting right here. Come on. Right here, right? So kind of over at that Dorito. So right over the top. I like shooting there. And then I immediately transitioned over to these Doritos and that corner runner, right? So again, I think Dorito is going to be the stronger side here, but that's just me. That's immediately what I did, and I just had better luck getting kills doing that rather than shooting towards the snake side, right? I just feel like there's more opportunities for kills. I feel like they're gonna push a little more. They're gonna put more bodies on the D side. That's at least how I was playing last night. Again, didn't play a bunch of 5-man, so we'll see kind of how that works out. And then for shooting snake side, one that did have a little bit more chance is running up to this tower, shooting that can. That can is a fairly strong bunker. And I got blinked out a couple times running to that can with this runner right here. So I really like that move. Additionally here, on the field, that Dorito was farther in a little bit. I could see if they were gonna take the gap or not, right? So that was something I saw. And again, if there is a corner player and they're on the inside, listen to your team, figure that out. You can definitely throw a blind shot over at that corner player. Yes, it's kind of the same thing here. So that's more of what it was looking like from home last night. I do like this if they start pushing real hard and you're back in home on the D side. You come here, be really protected, shut down that gap. I was able to shut down that gap. You're kind of hard to dig out at that point. They're going to have to do something about you. It's going to have to come down to the snake side or up in the gut. So, but yeah, that's kind of how I was using this. Is just kind of do I want to shoot snake this side or do I want to shoot or do I want to lock down Doritos? Once you get here, there's not a whole heck ton of shots from snake side on you, aside from that snake 2, of course, farther you get up. But I don't know, quite frankly, if you have a snake corner, it's going to be hard for them to get that. So yeah, there's that. That can hold on. Yeah, I was using it. So I'd go up there, shoot that. Yeah. Let's go with this can first. So that can would come out here, and I would immediately come out to shut down a runner. But you got to be fast on that one. Whenever I was coming out here, generally I like shooting on the inside, right? Shooting at the guy who's going to shoot at me. So it would be that tower. It would be that runner. I kind of feel like you'd be fine, though, coming out here and throwing paint in that gap, these gaps out here, and then really focusing on getting guns up on snake side. That's just kind of how I'm feeling it. Yeah. And this one right here, what was it doing? I don't know if I played that one. I don't know if I did play that one. Maybe I played just this can last night. And that one, yeah, so this one I would shoot back at home on the way up. And because you do have a good shot on home, but they do have a good shot on you. Home, the tower, the corner runner. Again, I kind of feel like that's going to be a really strong bunker. So those putting guns on that corner runner might be nice to have. Not a whole heck ton of shots coming up to here. You could kind of get a little swanky. So put your gun real close, and then just step out and then murder that gap while you're walking up. But again, you'd have to watch out for that tower. So that's just something you could do. If they're not running that tower shooting at you, I mean, yeah, it's that gun and then walk up on that gap. So that might be what you want to do. I did not play snake at all. Maybe I did, but I didn't like play it. I feel like there's not a whole. I feel like you can make this run. I really do. I really feel like you can make this run. That insert right there, fairly simple. And then it's at that point it's just checking off. Is somebody shooting this gap? Yes, no. Getting in is going to be a little squirrely. I feel like if these guys get in, you're not going to have a lot of shots on it. If this guy gets in... Oh, wait. What is it? Which Dorito was it? It was this guy. Right? No? This guy. Which Dorito? I don't even know anymore. Do I even play paintball? This guy. This guy, maybe. I don't even know. Now this corner. Again, I think this is going to be a really cool bunker. Oh, I didn't even try. Oh, I did try that shot. So, definitely shot on the other corner. Again, I think you're fairly protected. So if you do hear a turret or whatever, Dorito corner, you feel paint coming from over there, just be aware that they're probably looking on the inside. I would definitely stay on the tape with this one. They were a little protected, but you could, the way this was, I want to say it was about right here at fit. So there was you could see a little bit more and shut down a little bit more. You can shoot, of course, your corner. You can shoot. If you get out here, you can wrap if they don't have a corner. You can wrap, take care of the cans. Take care of that can. That can's the one I think is going to really shut the snake down. So it's one of those. Take out the can real quick. As soon as you get into snake, you have shots on that gap. You come back a little bit. Ooh, yeah, get a little spicy here. If that tower doesn't pick up on it, you can back off and into the snake a little bit. Get a shot on him. Get a shot on that snake. So get really friggin' tight whenever you're making the bump. I do like these two because these little mini W's, because you can still stand up and be a little block from your from their corner, so that's kind of nice. You can kind of get a decent little check if people aren't keyed in on you. So, take care of that gap. Again, I think you would get here before they would get there, potentially. It's kind of hard to tell. That's a big gap. Yeah, at this point, if they still have a corner, your other corner's doing it wrong. Ooh, look at that. Sick, nasty wrap. Yeah, 50 snakes mean. Oh, what was that? What did I do? Okay. So, yeah, 50 snakes super mean. Especially, you know, get super low and really run and wrap on this. Home and corner. Yeah, that's a back in. That's a sick, nasty shot. So if you hear a 50 snake and you're any of those guys, any of those players over there, you need to be you need to have somebody throwing something right here. Something. Somebody's got to throw something there. Yeah. Okay. One move I was doing was I came up to this can, was shooting towards Dorito gaps and such. And then I didn't hear anything on Snake side, or if I thought I didn't feel any paint coming from Snake side over D side, what I would do is I would make this bump. And I liked this bunker. I had a shot on the Aztec, the corner, because I'm a little taller. And then I really didn't look Snake side much on it. You could. I feel like I'd probably stay over here a little more. And then when they call for me to shoot a snake, I feel like I would be like, okay, let's do that. So, but if there is a snake and they get the drop on you, what I would do is try putting them in or get them in, and then immediately come up into here and look at it. Right? You're way more protected right here than you are doing that. up there. You can definitely get pinched out here a little bit more. I mean, even from the friggin' corner and that snake. So especially if they're pushing on that snake side, but they can really kind of get at you. So it's, I mean, it's get low and get up, right? So that's a move I messed with. That's a move I messed with a little bit. It was kind of nice. But yeah, and then, you know, of course, center 50, shooting that. A lot of times whenever I came up here, unless there wasn't a lot of snake pushing from the other night, so I didn't get to like fight a lot over here. However, I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, get in here and I almost feel like it's a counter if you already know and they kind of know where you are. At this point, I feel like it's just more like a counter to them. But you could also just, you know, slide right over here, call it a day. And then if they're going to come up into this snake 3 corner, that Dorito, that tower, if you still have one, I feel like there's enough shots on this 3 here that you can, or this 50, that you can actually, you know, be confident in going on that D side and not, maybe not like completely dying. Oh, did I got a message? And also if they're hitting that 50, you know, put somebody shooting on that side where it'll force them to come in here and not be able to shoot you. But one thing I was doing is getting up into 50, or the center 50, and locking down D side. That was fairly easy. You can lock down both sides from here. However, I feel like for this one, it's definitely feel the match, right? Are they mucking you up on D side? Are they mucking you up on snake side? Send somebody 50 to lock down whatever side that's really messing you up. If you have a good snake player, I really feel like they can, you know, bring this snake really wide open. I feel like Doritos are more forgiving in terms of like an actual layout. So what else? That's kind of cool. The numbers do things. But yeah, I feel like the Doritos are a lot more forgiving. But if you get somebody who, you know, watches for the gaps, takes bites when they, you know, in those split seconds, that really disciplined player in the snake, I feel like the snake is going to be just the same thing, you know, after kind of going through this and seeing that. But yeah. Okay, cool. I actually had a really fun time on this layout. I feel like it will reward aggressive plays, but it's not so heavily reliant on it. Because I mean, you do have some of these strong bunkers in the back. So you have oh snap, come on now. Got this one, and this one. Home's fairly strong. I feel like that is a better move. But I mean, these 3 bunkers here are awesome. This is a nice bunker to shut down the D's, but this one will shut down Snake. Hopefully you're not breaking paint like that. But I mean, these are, I really feel like this will reward an aggressive play, but you can definitely play the pocket if you have to. Unlike some people look at this and they're like, oh, well, it's similar to, you know, the Florida layout, and I would say maybe in position, but not necessarily in bunker position, but not like what the bunkers are, right? this is probably one of the bigger changes where they kicked this out a little bit more and gave you a bigger bunker. So, and that really changes up Snake. They definitely I feel like they definitely messed with Snake and kind of gave you the good solid gaps, right? But again, good skilled Snake player is going to be able to see those gaps and take it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to play USXBL. I'm actually not even going to play this weekend. I will be in San Antonio, though. I got a trip coming up. But, yeah, I don't know, man. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I really do enjoy this layout. However, I kind of been saying that about all the layouts. So maybe I just enjoy playing paintball. Anywho, if y'all haven't seen the I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. If y'all haven't seen the Black Hawk Down video, that is up on the YouTubes. Feel free to go check that out. You know, little thing Savannah and I did just to have some fun with it, and it was really fun. Black Hawk Down was super great. Pro tip is hydrate and take care of yourself. You know, like eat food, because your body needs that, especially when you're out here grinding for tournaments and stuff like that. You want to be on top of your game. Even if you're running late to practice, I get it. You know, getting up early, running late. You know, here's a pro tip. If you're running late, go ahead, go get some food, but bring extra for more people. Now you're no longer the person who's late. You're the person who brought the food. So, anywho, guys, thank y'all so much for watching the video. Like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. I couldn't care less either way. But you guys have a fantastic day. Have a good one.